Is there any one activity or set of activities that if you are not doing them, you are not praying? Or is there one thing you can do that if you are doing that, you are always praying? I suggest you copy that down and meditate on it. And I want to talk about it a little bit. Paul said that he prays without ceasing. He doesn't stop praying for these people when he's talking to certain people in the Bible. And a lot of people talk about that. How can you pray without ceasing? How can you never stop praying? Well, praying is communication. If you're in communication with someone, there's just different levels of communication. But there's very common teachings that says if you're not in this one place or a special place like it, doing these certain things, you are not praying. And what I'm saying here is that the message you receive in a very subtle but very powerful way in the subconscious is that you are not in fellowship with your Creator unless you're doing these things. So when you stop doing these things, you stop being in fellowship, in communication, having a connection with your Creator, that you can't pray without ceasing. That's what they're telling you. Unless you do these things. And everyone knows you don't do those things because you're not in that place and you're not even doing the things that they tell you. That is prayer. Well, when you're married, you're in constant communication with your spouse. At least I hope you are. It's just different levels. And that's what I'm talking about. You may not always be speaking to this person, but you're always in communication with them. Even when you're just thinking about them, and you can say, well, no, that's just, they're in your heart, they're in your mind, you're thinking about them. Well, maybe so, but with the spirit of the one who dwells in you, now think about this, because people they say they believe Jesus lives in them, but then they don't act like it. They have no contact with Jesus till they go and do the special thing in the special place. Or either he lives in your heart or he doesn't. And if he does live in your heart, then that means you're in constant communication. That is prayer with him. You are always praying to him because prayer is communication. It's not supplication only. It's not only asking for things. It's being in communication with someone. So he lives in your heart. You are always in communication, in connection with him. Don't believe the lie that says if you don't do these things, you're not praying. You are always praying because you are always in connection with that one who lives in you. It's just more magnified sometimes and less than other times. But he never leaves you.